What is going on, guys? Trey King here, and welcome back to another video. This is gonna be my first video where I'm talking in it, and I really suck at talking and explaining things. So the reason why I'm posting this is because I kind of want to prevent people from messing up and doing stupid shit that I did. I just want to let everyone know what actually happened because there's been a bunch of rumors about it. And yeah, so let's get into the video. All right, so basically it was me and my two friends, and we went up to my camper with my parents, and basically we brought up a decent amount of alcohol, but you know, in the summer we went crazy, so we brought up a couple bottles, and that's not gonna last us that long. So we were just chilling, and we're like, what the fuck can we do? There's nothing to do. And I know we're camping, but COVID was a thing, so we really couldn't go into town and go into public places because of COVID. So that really sucked. So I don't know who came up with it. It was all of our ideas, I guess, but we're like, let's go take some beers from coolers. What could go wrong? So basically I was like a pussy, and I couldn't go into any coolers because I just didn't have big enough balls for it. But my one friend did. He hit all the coolers and stuff. So basically, this is 7 hours before we got arrested, and we were just driving around. We saw a couple campers that didn't have any cars in them, and on our second cooler, I think we hit we got 25 beers, to be honest. But you know, 25 beers for 3 guys really isn't that much. So it was enough at that time, because we didn't want to get fucking blackout drunk. So we drank all of those, and yeah, we had our fun with that. But now it's 7 hours later, and you know, we're fuck, round 2, I guess. We hit got a couple beers and a wine bottle. I'm not saying this to make the video sound better, but this was our last cooler that we were gonna hit, because we already got enough, and we're let's just do one more, I guess. We were pulling up to this big camper, and we saw no cars there, so we're all right, let's hit this one. And my friend gets out. I see him open up the cooler outside the camper, and he didn't grab anything, so there's nothing in there, I guess. And I'm like, it's whatever, we already have enough, we can go home, fucking sit by the fire. Nope. All of a sudden my friend just looks at us and just smirks, and he goes into the camper. And at that point I'm like, holy shit, what if someone's in there? We have no clue. And all of a sudden, the campsite right to the left, I see a guy just look at us, and he starts heading over, and I'm like holy fuck, what do we do? So I just left. After that happened, I parked, and I tried calling my friend, but his phone was in the car. So I'm like we have to go back. We can't just leave him here. I don't know if he knows how to get back to my campsite, all this and that. So I parked my car, and my friend and I get out, and we walk 2 or 3 minutes to where my friend went into his camper. But we were kind of hiding in the trees because we didn't want them to see us. We hear our friend getting bitched at. Just bitched at. At that point, I knew that they were gonna call the cops, and that they probably did. So I'm like, well, let's go. We don't want to get in any more trouble for this. So my one friend and I were walking back, and all of a sudden, the dude whose camper my friend went into whips out in his truck, and he drives and he blocks the exit with his truck. And at that point, I'm like, holy fuck, we're a dick. We're screwed. No getting out of this. We've gotten out a lot of shit, but this, we're screwed. So I park at a park that was in the campsite, by the lake. This was 5-10 minutes later after it happened. So we were parked by the lake, and all of a sudden I see a cop pulling, and I'm like, you're kidding, we're screwed now. So the cop drives, he loops around to us, and he parks behind us, and basically he knew what happened. So we got out of the car, went in his car, and then he asked me if I was drinking and driving, and I said no, because that was a last ditch effort. So they brought me and my friend back to the campsite where my other friend was with another cop. They were just reading us our rights and telling us that we're gonna go to jail and that we're getting charged with burglary. And at that point, I lost it, and I started crying because I thought for sure I was gonna be done for wrestling for the whole season. Anyway, so the cops brought us all back to the station, and we had to put on jail uniforms, and we had to go in our cells. We had our own individual cells, and at that point, I don't even know what was going through my head. I just couldn't believe that I went to jail. So we stayed there the night, woke up in the morning, ate breakfast, lunch, and then we had our court hearing at 2 o'clock. So after our court hearing, our parents picked us up, and that was a shit show. But anyways, please don't do this. It was so stupid and not worth it. And I don't think this is cool in any way. I think it's stupid, but I just want to like share this story because a lot of people have been like talking to me about it and asking me what happened. We ended up not getting charged with burglary though, thank God. But I got like a DUI, underage, littering, and a refusal. And the refusal was so stupid. Yeah, I will never do that again. I don't even drink anymore. So yeah, looking back on it, it's really stupid. It taught me a couple things and I just gotta learn from my mistakes, I guess. But anyways, this video is gonna take so long to edit, so please just drop a like. I'm gonna try to shorten this up much as possible so it's not too long. But drop a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.